All right, ladies and gentlemen, Step Up class is in session, and I am your professor, Mikey. That's right, the one with St. Michael over his shoulder, the Archangel, right? Now let's talk about this ritual magic that they've been pulling off in the recent 2023 Grammys and at the halftime of the Super Bowl. What does that mean, Mikey? I don't know what it means. You keep talking about the pyramid. I don't know what it means. Well, let me explain to you. First of all, musicians are magicians. You'll hear me say this a lot. You'll hear me mix up the word. I did it in my last video. I was talking about Jay-Z and I showed this card, okay? That is the devil card, okay? And I pulled it for him. And I said magician because that goat guy right there that is dancing there, a musician is like a musician because he controls your emotions. He can control your feelings. He can make you happy. The music can inspire you. Musicians are magicians. Understand that. And that's why they're using Hollywood, which is also magic, Hollywood magic, and the musicians to peddle what their agenda is, okay? And right now, it's clearly satanic and demonic, okay? And they aren't holding back. And I've been waiting for them. And look at this card. I love it. It's got the mask there for fear because they want to dance on our graves, and they want to make us do it to ourselves, okay? And the other thing I want to talk about is this guy is a goat. Why did they use the goat so much? Because the goat leads the lambs, who they think we are. If you looked at the halftime show with Rihanna, the white people in white are the lambs. That's supposed to be us, and they are leading the lambs to the slaughter. Have you ever seen the goat when he herds the sheep, and then there's a little trap door like a buffalo stampede? He leads them into the slaughterhouse. Okay, right before they go in the slaughterhouse, he hits the trap door because he's smart. This is why they use the goat in the Baphomet and in this one, because the goat is the sheep growing the horns and the intelligence to save himself and protect himself because he has the horns, and the longer his horns, the older and wiser he is. So this is all the symbolism stuff that they show, okay? So I had this with Jay-Z, and I said, this is the way he is. And I had the high priestess, and it showed me that he is knowing of what they are doing. They are dancing on us. They are knowing of what they are doing. Now I want to explain the pyramid. They think that they sit on top of the pyramid, almost like this. Look at the pyramid. Again, they think that they sit at the top of the pyramid. And I was talking to my friend, and he goes, well, in Freemasonry, we are taught that the pyramid is a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond, shine bright like a diamond, Lucy in the sky with diamonds. And then it made me think about Satanism. What they want to do is invert everything. So what do you do when you take the pyramid and you make it a diamond? You invert it. This is why they want to blend the sexes. This is why they want to confuse everybody with race, gender, and everything they can, because they want to blend everything. They want to invert it, actually. This is why the guys are showing up to the award ceremonies in dresses, because they're trying to invert everything. When you invert the pyramid like this, Elvis Levi drew it, the doctrine of the high magic. Look at what there it is. The pyramid. Look at it's the inversion, the dark and the light. These people are on one side of the pyramid and they see us at the bottom of the other side of the pyramid. And that is Satanism. That is what they're pulling off on us. That is why they're doing it. And I want to let you know one thing about ritual magic and why they're performing these ritual magics. Because when you watch it, you are a part of it, whether you're sitting at home or not. And these people, whether you are religious or not, whether you're atheist, whether you don't care or you do care, they believe in it all. They believe Lucifer is the fallen angel from heaven who got his ass kicked out by who? Old St. Mikey. That's right. Right there. St. Michael, the archangel, kicked his ass out of heaven. They believe that. And that Jesus came and that Satan had him killed. And that they are the rightful owners of this world because Satan, the fallen angel, the Lucifer, the light bearer, is their daddy. They believe that 100%. And when you're watching their ritual, it's a form of ritual magic that if you do not reject it, then you therefore accept it, which makes it even more powerful when they admit it to you, when they admit what they're doing. And that's them admitting it to you, taking off the gloves, having Sam Smith up there being worshipped with his Satan hat on, with the blood red, which is of sacrifice, okay? And then having those rappers like Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, and the fat dude, I got another one guy, I don't remember his name, but that guy, he's always got another one, sitting at the table mocking the Last Supper which is Satan bragging because Satan had him murdered the next day and then strung him on a cross that they hang upside down because everything in their world is an inversion. What do they do with the pentagram? They invert it. What do they do with the cross? They invert it. Now invert the pyramid and understand you are at the bottom, they are at the top. You are the sheep. Like in the halftime show with Rihanna, you are the sheep. You are the white. And why were they all wearing jackets that when they came up looked like showed their little tummies? Because they want to invert the sexes. Men and women, women are men. That's why that Baphomet that this guy drew is also very important. It talks about the goat. It talks about the unisex. It talks about the above and below, the light and the dark. It talks about all that. That's what the symbolism is. And they want to demonize it and say, no, it's just a satanic statue. It's like, no, it's actually a compass, okay, to show you where these crazy people, because they have attacked before. This book is from the 1890s, okay? He's seen this before. We've seen this before. Ain't nothing new under the sun, okay? And one thing I want to give you good news because I kept pulling it up. It's this card because it's coming back around again. This stuff, this ritual magic has been being combated. It's going to be combated, but it needs to be shown in order for us to see it and then reject it, okay? And it's silly and it's subtle, but understand this. These people believe all in on this stuff. That's why they're sitting there in your Grammys, sitting there in your living room, having you perform a demonic ritual that you didn't know you were even involved in. And by not rejecting it, by laughing at your Rihanna saying she's so cute with their baby bump, you are accepting it. Therefore, you are making their magic real and you are making it more powerful. That's how they see it. Whether you believe it or not, that's how they see it. All right? So that's Ritual Magic 101. We'll talk about the next ritual that they are planning, I'm sure. And now we also know why Kanye ran his ass away from them as fast as he could, because he had a seat at that table. You best believe he got invited to that table, and he rejected it. Way to go, Kanye. And it's so funny that I pulled that puppet card of your wife and you, and your wife was just staring at herself, and it was as if you were supposed to be standing there beside her, but you weren't. So good jobs, Kanye. Talk to you later.